Hello everybody. So today in my video I'd like to talk about implants. So there are human implants that are man-made technology, which is partly also demonic. This stuff is like stuff they can put in you secretly that is actually going to make, as a rule, it usually makes uh, it can be remotely controlled, or it can even be like if the person who inserts the implant has also an implant that interacts, the parts of the brain interacts with software or stuff like that, so they can control your moves on demand. Most of the human implants are actually what make them hypersexual. So they can switch on some stuff, and it's either your head is going to spin or you're going to have a headache, but most of the time it's some stuff that makes you hypersexual. Anyways, this can be also done with that's why all kinds of fake shit is popular nowadays. Fake hair extensions, fake lips, uh, fake eyelashes, all this kind of scar stuff, different devices in the ear, different earrings, hairpins, fake nails, uh, brackets, fake toilet colored teeth. Who popular who popularizes them? That's the people who run those devices. And so basically also tattoo, they can do it with a tattoo. Oh, excuse me. And that's what it does. You go and you think you do some piercing, or you do some brackets, or you just insert a fake teeth or fake eyelash or anything like that. But really, you are getting some kind of attached to some kind of radio station that can send you signals, electromagnetic signals that would react with your brain and your internal organs to make you hypersexual. So I was sent to like a crab hair stuff, and after this I attached them to the back of my head, and then I started to feel hypersexual. Like this stuff made me feel extremely erotically aroused. Like it's the back of your head, but it's really something that makes your women organs interacts with women organs around the G spot. And it also made my breast really hard, and I mean on the nipples. My nipples are like pencil erasers when they become this horny and stuff. And this has never happened to me before. That such thing can happen, and you can't think about anything but sex during that time, because you have like um, this electric impulse, warmness spreading across your, you know, around your clitoris area. Not exactly clitoris. So, anyways, the same thing they do with the men, I assume, and they have all kinds of implants. But I wanted to speak about, like, a woman has no idea that some hairpin that does this to her. And also, I'd like to speak about alien implants. So, alien implants are what I had uh, twice in my life around the time I was 15, 16, 17. Um, it was something that was around the the ear area where you have earring, but a little bit, excuse me, further down, further further towards the edge. Um, and it looked like a tiny capsule like you have in the pills. And I had it surgically removed from me because my ear, because the surgeon started to laugh at me and saying that my ear looks like troll's ear already because it was a little bit going down. So I didn't know what it was. It was inside, under the skin, and there were no trace of anything done to this, like no cuts, nothing. It was not stemming from the earring cut. So when it got removed, it felt like a capsule, and it almost felt like some kind of it was color of a egg, yeah, egg white, and it was something like powder or semolina, this type of cereal. Semolina, I think it's called. Just a second. So I had this removed by a surgeon. So the next one I got when I was the next one I got when I was when Obama slash Biden, Joe Biden ruled. And I think it's related to the fact that humanity and me in particular and the one that I was meant to be with were in danger, and things were not going very good for humanity, and it was developing towards a very unfavorable scenario that they would destroy most of the United States with meteorite or something like this, and will cause also huge flood. And that kind of stuff I had after I had a kid, and it looked like some kind of a cord attached to my external vulva, or I don't know what to call this, um, pussy lips, and it looked like a little cord, and it had something round on it uh, in the end. So it like a lollipop, looked exactly like lollipop but small and flat, not 3D. And I tried to remove it by myself. Like I tried to cut it first with scissors, then with knife, and I couldn't. And it looks like when aliens insert something in you, it looks like your own skin or your own tissue or your own bone, but it's not. It's alien stuff. And this stuff I couldn't remove from myself, so I was wondering, I wanted to have some help from a real surgeon, but I didn't gather up my strength and fortitude and determination to just do that. And then this year year before it has shrunk, and this year I think it disappeared totally. and that was the second one, I think. But I have been like having these experiences about once I got away from them. When they were kidnapping me right from my bed, it's like everything becomes liquid. The space and the walls become liquid, and this light just sucks you in. And I began to think that I was dreaming, that a block of lead is being rising up and it's being lifted, and it's like on at a normal speed, it's going somewhere through the saucer. And I figured out that the block of lead was actually my body, and that I'm dreaming and I need to wake up very fast. So I tried to wake up, and I woke up and I sort of dropped into my bed. Anyways, that was my story. Like I said, there are two kinds of implants, and that's what this uh, basically X Files, a lot of them were about that stuff out there.